laundry. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up a little. Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. On the Tampa sideline, it's head coach Todd Bowles. His team started 0-2, but subsequently they have righted the ship, winning their last two. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Lumen Field. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Motion man is the tight end going right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here first and 10. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 29. Here is second down and 5.
Here we go, set. Go.
Now, faking the give. This one caught by Parker. And he's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Tampa. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Washington now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Ready, set. Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
Play action now. Jackson. Once to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Ready.
Second and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Here now, third and 5.
76.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Back deep, DeAndre Carter to return. And how about about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out. And that's the first thought in your mind. We're going to play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he gets this up close to the 40. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
Hey, smash Bronco! Let's go, let's go!
They'll stick with him again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready? Ready?
From the gun, Jackson. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play.
Okay, ready?
Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Jackson. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. 3rd, they need 8. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Ready, set.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Come on, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Jackson now. Touchdown Seahawks. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Seahawks will up it to a 2-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. DeAndre Carter on the return. Uh-oh. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little. Oh, a loose football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Buccaneers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out. First down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be a first down. Hey, Mike McDonald, not a huge fan of that last call, and he will throw the challenge flag.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And the ball's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up. Just
in trouble, and down he goes. Oh, Bishop from the secondary, able to record the sack. Parker motioning over. Throwing now on 3rd and long. The throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And before this drive gets going, let me take a look at some of the leading contenders in the race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. A first down throw for Jackson. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the Buccaneers' 25-yard line.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good work defensively to slow him up before he could get free. He's ushered out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. 3rd and long.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to air one out for Parker. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On the return, here's Washington. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. Gonna be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Get this out wide to Dillon. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
Let's go, lady.
Seahawks.
Drop 50, drop 50.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
2nd and 18.
Here we go, here we go.
25-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2nd down. Jackson. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Come on.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good. For a 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Parker motioning over. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So now Todd Bowles will opt for the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. That one is good. And the Buccaneers are back within, and instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Washington now to return it, and he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard
The Seahawks offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Jackson looking to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Jackson's pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down. At the 25-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. 3rd and short. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. They try to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Williams in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Grabs Mertz. Touchdown Buccaneers. Now a 2-point conversion attempt comes.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he'll wind up short of the goal line. So they're not able to get this back to a 1-score game. The margin remains 10. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Right back to Dillon. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
It's another go with Dillon. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Jackson on the move. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Seahawks first down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
On play action, here's Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5.
60 Bisons, 60 Bisons. Go.
Again, it's Jackson. We're trying to set up the screen to Dillon. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, Mike McDonald will turn to the field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one caught by Parker. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Bill looks to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal. Parker motioning over. Back to the air one more time. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that is caught. On 4th and goal, they've got it. Jackson Hogg. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. No problem there on the extra point. And the Bucs are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Here we go. Start.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Come on. Set.
From the gun, Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The Seahawks sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
Holding offense.
Now on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder. And the Seahawks are right back in this one. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
They'll try to run with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Here's Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Now Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11.
Look at my team.
So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.